Ah yeah, another indie horror game. Surely this one will involve flickering lights, whispered Latin, and a man named Father something or other who gives off the strong vibe of a professional jump scare consultant. But no, Eclipsium is not content with mere horror. No, my dear viewer, this game wants to chew up your sense of reality and spit it back out as an abstract expressionist painting. The best way I can describe this game is, imagine taking a museum-grade dose of LSD, psilocybin, or some designer hallucinogen with a name that sounds like a rejected Star Wars droid. Or imagine you're dying and your brain is unleashing a final, desperate fireworks show. A flood of serotonin, glutamate, and maybe even a cheeky burst of DMT, turning your last moments into a psychedelic spectacle of cosmic proportions. Either way, it's a ride. Eclipsium does not explain, it does not guide, it simply drops you in and lets you make sense of the madness yourself. After clicking start game, I don't think I heard or read a single word. No exposition, no tutorials, no press F to hallucinate. Just raw, unfiltered existential disassembly. Still at its core a walking simulator, just one that occasionally makes you question whether your feet are even real. You wake up in what looks like a hospital room. A patient's bed, scattered pills, remnants of medical equipment, and fragments of life that's probably ended here. You can interact with some objects, pet a plant, turn a globe, grab a key to get out. But the moment you step outside, boom! A hospital was never a hospital. It was just a weird cabin in the middle of nowhere. And the room, it's just empty, gone, just like my sense of stability. The game gives you an opportunity to explore several vivid and surreal locations, each more bizarre than the last one. Once you start exploring, the game just spirals down the rabbit hole. A room that was once normal suddenly stretches and distorts like reality itself has commitment issues. A tiny boat cabin inflates until it's suddenly large enough to store an entire fleet, because apparently physics is an optional feature. And just when you think you got a grip on its rules, the game gleefully bends them again. It's not afraid to stretch, distort, and outright discard its own premises. And this Möbius Strip bridge? Hey folks, that's just showing off. And I gotta mention the creepy eyes in the mind, staring at you and following each you move. Truly a paranoid section. And the game even lets you eat some shrooms. A trip inside a trip. At this point I wasn't sure if I was playing a game or if my screen had started macrodosing for me. The devs clearly know a thing or two about psychoactive substances, because the visuals and environments don't just look trippy, they feel trippy. Someone in this team has either done their research or had a very interesting weekend, or two, or a dozen. And beneath all this chaos there is symbolism. Layers upon layers of unnerving imagery that feels significant, even if your brain can't fully process why. It's the gaming equivalent of a dream, where everything makes sense, until you wake up and realize you were trying to pay taxes with a pulsating hive of eyes that whispers your name. But words fail. Describing this game is like describing a psychedelic trip. It doesn't work. You either experience it firsthand or you watch someone else flail through it in a Let's Play. And if you want to try this psychedelic madness yourself, check out the Eclipsium demo and wishlist the full game on Steam. Link is in description. Trust me, this one trip where you want the best seat in the house. And if you're not ready to dive in yourself, you can check out my Let's Play to see just how deep the rabbit hole goes. Just don't be surprised if reality looks a little bit different when you come back.